next guest is Darcy Raymond from the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Some people know him as D-Ray, convenient name, working with the Devil Rays.
What's the story behind that?
Well, actually, I was at business school, and everyone shortens their first name, and like A-Rod, whatever.
Yeah, J-Lo.
D-Ray. It sounded right, and it stuck. And it turns out that the guy who named me was the guy who ended up bringing me over with the Devil Rays.
That's funny.
Brian Auld. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Well, I understand you're the Vice President of Branding and Fan Experience. Tell us what you do in that role.
Sure. Essentially, we pay very close attention to our different fan segments and try to provide the best experience when you come to Tropicana Field. So from the time you enter the parking lot to the time you leave, everything from customer service, the stadium experience, all the activities going on, the in-game entertainment, that's just kind of an overview. But we really try to just energize our fans. Have you been to a game recently?
I have.
I went last year. I'm going next week, though. Definitely going. So tell us how things have changed, though. We've seen a lot of advertising and marketing for the Devil Rays.
Absolutely.
So tell us what's changed recently with the fan experience.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know what we did is we figured out that there's a lot of different fan segments, and we started to customize a different night for each fan base. So Tuesday nights, we actually target our retiree segment, and we have something called Throwback Tuesdays, where we play nothing but 50s music all night. We have baseball bingo. Dick Crippen is our guest MC, and there's all kinds of fun stuff going on in stadium. And we've received some really good feedback from our retiree segment. Oftentimes you'll see Elvis show up pregame, and sometimes Frank Sinatra's in town. Absolutely.
I haven't seen him
he's alive in Tampa Bay, alive and well. And then Wednesday nights we target our Fred Fanatic segment. That's our hardcore baseball fan.
Yeah.
So we created, actually, a young chap by the name of Robbie Arts created this game called Fantasy Baseball, where basically you come to the Trop, and that night you get a card, almost like gambling, where you're picking certain players by category, and you're competing against other people in the stadium. And the scores are being updated based on how the players are doing during the game. And that whole night, we're basically playing heavy metal, 80s tunes. We actually just got 98 Rock on board as our media partner. They're going to come on board soon. So that's kind of a testosterone-heavy, experience.
What night is that again?
That's Wednesday nights. Yeah, that's sounds like it's for you. And then Thursday nights is actually for most of us. It's a young business segment. We have TBT as our partner, and we have something called TBT Networking Thursdays, where it's $20, all you can drink, wine and beer, and we usually have a speaker come in, either from the Devil Rays or from one of our partners, and it's basically a networking affair, and about 500 people come to this, and it's pretty good. And next year we're trying to make it more 80s-ish, maybe every Thursday make it 80s night. Cool. Friday night's college night, so that's our college kid. And
you covered everyone.
Pretty much. Well,
this branding thing's going pretty well.
I know. And Sundays is family fun days. But essentially,
the baby boomers, there they are.
There they are. They're our bread and butter.
Well, what results have you seen as far as ticket sales and whatnot? Has it been successful so far?
Absolutely. I can say that this past season we basically drove up attendance about 25% versus previous year. This year we're doing a little better than last year. We don't have firm numbers. A lot of it is skewed based on when the Yankees and the Red Sox play. And we actually we haven't played the Red Sox yet. They're coming to town this weekend. And we actually have a sellout on Saturday already planned, and we might sell out Friday and Sunday. So I think we're going to do very well this year in ticket sales.
Excellent.
So where do you see things going in the future? Will you expand on your current branding process, or how will things change?
Absolutely. I think you're going to see more of a kind of theme park approach. Our mantra is energize the Tampa Bay community through the magic of baseball. So we're really about targeting families, making it family fun, taking all the stuff that baseball has to offer in terms of the magic of it, the timelessness, the history of the game, how ingrained it is in the fabric of our American society. And you look at Tropicana Field and what we've been able to accomplish in the last year and a half with the Ted Williams Museum, with all the great activities going on in Left Field Street, how you make a bat, being a broadcaster, playing a stickball game. And now we've just created, and it's launching this weekend, the Rays Baseball Carnival, where for kids they have about 11 games, and they can come and for a few dollars, and it goes to the foundation. They play these games, and it's everything from Hush the Heckler, where you can knock out some guy's teeth with ball.
Really?
To playing
Like
baseball plinko, to playing cornhole.
I love plinko.
Wait, you really knock a guy's teeth out?
It's actually a cutout. Have you ever heard of the heckler?
I was
The happy heckler?
I wanted to be there.
There's a guy who sits behind home plate,
Uh-huh.
and he heckles a player from the opponent team every time he comes to bat. So we got his agreement to kind of recreate him as a game that kids could knock his teeth out.
How about catch the stingray?
Catch the
In
stingray.
the new touch tank.
We
Yeah.
actually have the stingray hop. That's one of the games.
Oh,
where,
okay.
you know, like the frog hop.
Yeah.
It's a stingray, and you have
Close
to
enough.
get it in. Absolutely. And you've seen this. You've seen the touch tank.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's
Well,
very
it sounds
popular.
like Thursday nights are the best nights for our young professional audience with the TBT networking. So tell us how our audience can find out additional information about the Devil Rays and buy tickets to a game.
DevilRays.com is the best way to do it. We have all our promotional schedule online, and you can easily click and buy tickets there. You can also just show up at Gate 1 box office and take care of your ticket needs that way.
Great. Darcy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys.